We're coming to you live from Nikki's house, and Nikki has been using Ketopia for a while, and she's going to tell you her experience. You've done how many resets? Two resets. So I'm going to just hand it over to Nikki, and she's just going to share with you what she's experienced having done two resets on Ketopia. So I'll just hand it over to you to just share your experience and how were you before and what you found.
Okay. Now, when I found out about it, I had no energy. I was pretty flat. I couldn't lose weight. And through a friend who informed me about Ketopia, I didn't know what it was about, but I thought I'm going to give it a go without researching it and so forth. And I did my first 10-day reset and lost 3.2 kilos in 6 days. And I hadn't even finished the 10-day program because we're going overseas. And when we came back, I did the next 4 and I lost another, it came up to 4.2 kilos in the end. And then I was hospitalised for a little bit for 6 weeks, and I've redone another 20-day reset, and in total I've lost 6.7 kilos, which I'm really happy and don't feel hungry. I'm not tired. I'm taking the other products as well, the solar strips. And one thing that I've really noticed is that my skin has cleared up. I don't have that many, I had sunspots from, being young, being in the sun. And now they're starting to clear up, and I'm positive it's to do with Ketopia and the solar strips, if anything. And I've got heaps of energy that I never had before.
That's great. No, yeah. That's great, Nikki. And what are you doing now? What do you do in between the resets? I don't know if you want to share with everybody.
I'm doing, right at the moment, I'm doing just 2 days on and 2 days, no, sorry, I lied. 1 day on, 1 day off. And 1 day on and 1 day off again. So I'm doing the drink in the morning. Lunch, some days I might not have the dough bite for lunch, and I'll stick to the to a salad and a protein. And then in the afternoon I always have the shake, and then dinner again. And it depends. I'll just play around with it which way I want to go in the morning. If I'm in a hurry, then I'll have the dough bite in the morning and have a lunch and then a shake again. And I always have that drink, and now I'm looking forward to the drink every day. I want more.
It's amazing how it changes your whole food pattern, doesn't it? Your whole habits that you start to crave. Do you find you're craving the good foods, different food than?
Yeah, and I was a sweet tooth before, so the sweets have sort of gone out the window. Sometimes I feel like it, and I will have it, and it might be just once a week. It depends where we are. And other times I really don't look for it anymore,
Yeah, and that's the beauty of the program. The beauty of the program is that you can do stuff between resets, and even when I sort of cheat a little bit, I find I'm not putting on weight. I'm just staying the same.
Right. You don't put it on. Whereas before doing this, if you cheated one day, you needed a week to restart the whole thing that you're eating and that to lose that 1 kilo. Whereas now you're losing more in a week. And you're not struggling to lose it either.
Yeah, no, it's very empowering. So I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see we're actually at Nikki's place. We're having a little in-home presentation, and there's Penny and Antonia. You can say hi if you like. Hello. And we just, Nadav's here too. Here he is.
Hi, everyone.
And we are about to introduce the whole Ketopia program. We've been talking about power strips and solar strips. So that's great. Thanks, Nikki, for just taking 10 minutes to go through this so more people can, it's really good to introduce this to more people and to hear other people's experiences. There I am, I'm in there. Because everyone has so many, everyone's different and you've done 2 or 3 resets. Other people, everyone does it differently, and I think it's great for people out there to hear the different stories. And there are some people on the line. Deb's on the line, Manon's on the line, and we're. I think that's really it. Is there anything else you want to share? If you wanted to,
the power strips have been really good too. I've got leg pain on my thighs, and if I put a strip on the thighs, when I first tried them out, I suppose. I didn't really believe in it until I tried it out, and the pain just went, and I forgot that I even had the pain. And about 2 weeks ago, I went to the dentist and had to have my gum cut because it was growing inside the tooth. And I came home and it was painful. So I stuck a strip on my cheek and the pain was gone by morning. So, yeah, I found the power strips really good as well. Yeah.
No, that's a great story. That's a great story. And is there any, since this is going to this little video will circulate, is there anything, any tips or anything you have for anybody about anything that helped with any of these products? That,
you know what, I think you need to give it a go. We need to look after our health, and this is how I've taken it. Look after your health. It doesn't matter what it costs. Give it a go, because you won't know. And once you've given it a go, then you'll know that this does work, because there are so many products out there to lose weight for people like in our age because of like menopause. Your metabolism just doesn't function properly. And there are so many products out there that are so expensive. And I have tried a few, and they, like you'll lose whatever you lose, but then you'll put it all back on, and sometimes you'll put it back on doubly, and then you're depressed to think that you've paid all this money and you've done nothing. Whereas now with this, even if I go off it for a week, I haven't lost it. I mean, I haven't gained anything. Sometimes I might have, have lost 500 grams, and that's still better than nothing, rather than putting 500 grams on or a kilo on, So give it a go. Give it a go with Ketopia. Give it a go with the power strips and the solar strips. You'll find that you'll get a lot of energy out of the solar strips and the pain strips as well. Nothing to lose.
Yeah, absolutely, and everything to gain. I always say it's got to be in everyone's cupboard. So thanks, Nikki.
Thank you.
And we'll go back to our presentation. I'll let you let everyone wave goodbye. We're in Nikki's lounge room.
Bye.
There's Penny and Antonia. We've got the slides. We've got everything on the wall there. Nadav's there. And I don't know if you can see, we've got our presentation on the wall, and we're having a good time. So good night, everybody, and thanks for joining us.
Good night.